Yo, this is a motherfucker who needs no introduction. You are watching Breaking Records Radio.
You would have to assume someone who can freestyle the way you do for so long and so oftenly would have to have a huge background in freestyling, but you almost, unless you know, you don't know. You know what I mean? So it's like once you say it, it's like it makes perfect sense. This was your entry point. You know what I mean? But it's like until you know that, it's just like, damn, how's this guy freestyle like that? But it makes sense.
It's the first step I took with hip hop rap. Where people are compliment, yo man, you're good at that. So I'm like, oh fuck, I'm good at something in this shit. Okay, let's do it all the time. You know what I mean? And then it just went, and I'm still here doing it. You know what I mean? I'm 90 years old and I love to freestyle still.
And so I do want to go from that too, like,
sure.
So 2010, you dropped the Too Broke to Buy Beats. I do want to talk about that just because I think it's important to, cover from the beginning of the spectrum to where you are now, right? And though many people probably aren't familiar with this project, I was just kind of curious, like what was like kind of your state at the time when making it? And, I like the way that you used the title, like Too Broke to Buy Beats. I did a Jack of Her Beats mixtape in 2013.
Right.
So I appreciated that title, going back and seeing that and reading it. I'm like, yes, I like that. Like the whole idea of just like, I'm presenting you exactly what I'm giving you. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. No, nothing. No. It is what it is.
I mean, what else can I say? That was my state. Fucking, I'm broke, bro. I ain't buying no beats. I'll rap to other shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
So that was really.
Was that like the SoundClick days? Because I didn't really recognize the beats on there. So I'm guessing like they were either from SoundClick or something, but like they weren't like industry beats, were they?
No, they. There's a fucking Lil Wayne one, Make It Rain. That was on there. Wayne was fucking, that was on there. But the other ones were all like Jake One. It was a lot of them. It was like, I think some Static Selecta, Jake One, Freeway Stimulus Package album that they did. Jake One, I was heavy into the Jake One beats at that era. So I was just like, I just took beats of songs I was listening to. They weren't mine. There's one original song on there. Featuring Aftershock, because I went and battled Aftershock. I was the first Vancouver rapper to fly to Toronto and battle in King of the Dot. Me.
Oh, wow.
And I was the first Vancouver rapper to battle in King of the Dot in Toronto. And then I took, So I took the L. I took the L undeservedly, in my opinion. Also in Aftershock's opinion. Hence why he hit me up. It's like, yo, we should do a cut, bro. Like honestly, I think you got me in that. I think you fucking got me in that, which is cool, whatever. But it was all like, now it doesn't really matter. Everyone's fucking cool with one another and shit. Oh yeah, he took me, whatever. And then carry on. Life moves on. But back then it was like, I did not want to fucking lose. I was pissed. But then he was like, no, I honestly, I think you took that. And whatever, that's open for interpretation. I'm not even trying to like reclaim a dub or anything. But out of that, he's like, let's do a song. So, you know what? I'm wrong. We did it over a Mos Def and Talib Kweli beat. That wasn't the original, but we did do a song, and that's my only feature on that fucking album, I think, or on that mixtape. And I went, fuck it. That was like the craziest verse I ever spit up to that point in my career. I was like, oh, this guy beat me in Toronto. I'm not letting him win this shit. Fuck that. Yeah, I just went ham. And KOTD magazine, back when they used to do the magazines, they printed an article saying some shit like that, paraphrasing now, but they were like, Junk lost the battle of Aftershock, but fuck, he snapped on this song and he got his back. He got his vengeance back. And they printed that in the KOTD magazine. Like I even have a copy of it, this magazine somewhere. So I was like, cool, full circle, all good. I got my fucking revenge. You know what I mean?
Oh man. That's awesome. And seeing this is exactly why I like to go back and talk about the old stuff. Because not only is it, even if it's not the music you want people to go check for of yours, it is an integral part of the history. And then I'm able to learn other things, like I had no idea you were the first I'm out to Toronto and battling KOTD. Like I wasn't aware that was one of your stats. Like that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. First dude to rap again. And then it was Aspire who was battling Soulcon that night in King of the Dot in Toronto. But like technically we flew out on the same fucking flight together, me and him. And then yeah, just but that was just a little fun stat.